Hi, my name is Jackie Minnie, and this is my art appreciation life learning paper on photography. I first became interested in photography when I was a child. This is a picture of my brother and I at the Azalea Festival, and we would walk around this field of azaleas and take pictures with our Polaroid cameras right up against the flower, trying to take a picture of the texture of the flower. And of course, they turned out very blurry, but I always loved having that Polaroid in my hands and taking pictures of random things. As I got older, I enjoyed pictures, but what really got me interested in photography as an adult is this picture of this child in a field of toadstools taken by Ann Geddes. And this became of an interest to me because I was trying to decorate a very ugly green bathroom that had green tile floors and counters. And this picture added so much to this room, and it made me interested in photography from then out. And I've really enjoyed it ever since. These are pictures I've taken of my children, or two of my three children. And what it brings joy to me, and what is art to me in these pictures, are not necessarily the setup of the picture, but just the random moments of the picture. I'm not one that likes to set people up for pictures. I just like to create pictures in the moment, and however I find things. This picture here I actually was on a nature walk and came across this flower in this dead grass and broken trees, and it spoke to me, and I just snapped this picture here, and it's actually one of my favorites I've ever taken, because it tells a specific story to me about brokenness, but then healing as a result of the brokenness. When I take pictures, the joy to me, like I said before, comes from the moments that I find, not the moments that I create. I don't like, that's not photography. I'm not really a photographer. I guess a photographer I think of as a person who creates these moments. I'm just a picture taker. I just like to take pictures, and I find the art and the moments in the pictures as they're taken, and as I take it and I get a joy and a rush off of just the random things that I find. And all these pictures on this page are just random things that I've come across when I'm out taking pictures, and I just enjoy that. That's the art to me. I think that this appeals to people because it is an art that everyone can relate to and everyone can do. If you have a smartphone, you can grab a picture, you can take a picture of something. And it creates an emotion because of pictures that we've seen, such as the one on the left of the Oklahoma City bombing and the one on the right of VJ Day. We've all seen these pictures, and they create a moment within us, and a emotion within us, that may be different for some people than others, but we can all see a picture and take something from it. Whereas some kind of art, people don't connect with it. But I think almost everyone can connect with a picture, either because they've taken it or they've seen it. But photography, the word photography was first used by Sir John F.W. Herschel, and it comes from a Greek word meaning to draw light. And Herschel first used this word in 1839, and actually the first camera was called this camera obscura right here, and it was used, this camera obscura was developed by Alhazen in 1000 AD. So it's a concept that's quite old. This picture here was created by this man in a picture that from this camera obscura here, that they could create light, and it would project an image on a piece of paper, and they would draw it. And that was kind of the first photography. But then Joseph Nipsey, I guess, got together with another man by the last name of Daguerre, and they were able to create the first image on a piece of copper, and it was a permanent image that wouldn't erase or lighten. Someday I would like to possibly take photography to another level and actually learn to use light and lenses and things like that. But right now it's just not of an interest to me. I don't have a lot of time to spend on it, and the art to me is just finding the image and creating it on my own. These are some that are taken from a competition, and it might be fun to do that someday. But right now that's just not really my thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my presentation.